question, let me just translate it. She asks that since we have stage dramas, and now because of the filmmaking, a lot of people just want to appear on the screen. They are no longer considering stage drama. And the second question is that yes, you have a passion for filmmaking, and so what's the difference between passion and the fact that you are called into filmmaking?
Ó wù mí láti dáhùn question kejì. Màá fẹ́ dáhùn. You can't stop your comment and answer the first one and also the second one. So the question is, kí ni tí Ọlọ́run pè yàn àtòwú yàn? Listen to me very very carefully. Méjèèjì ó wà okay. Do you understand? It's okay for you to desire something and want to do it. It's not wrong. You are not committed a sin. It's also okay if God calls you. However, ẹ má gbé síra wọn. Máa rántí pé ó wù ẹ́ ni. Ìwọ tó wù ẹ kó máa rántí pé ó wù ẹ́ ni. Ó lè lọ bá Ọlọ́run ó wù mí. Equipment ó lè dẹ̀ lò. Bọ̀ṣẹ́ ní level yẹn kò tó level Olúwa pè mí. Ṣé rí Olúwa pè mí yẹn? Anything tó bá face wàá padà lọ bá Ọlọ́run. Ẹ lè jíjọ jìjàkadì pé Olúwa ìwọ ló pè mí. That's the theme of this program. Faithful is he that calls. What will he do? He will do it. Olúwa pè mí nìyẹn. In fact, ló máa ṣe through ẹ. But if you desire it and you put it to God, now he can say go ahead. He can say I have another assignment for you. Or you can go ahead by fire by force and say I will do it. You're on your own. But you must separate these two categories and understanding. But then tó wù, I've seen situations before of ẹni tó wù bẹ́yẹn. The burning bush was an attraction. It was not when Moses saw the burning bush that God called Moses. Did you hear what I said? He saw the burning bush. Oh, interested. Oh, intrigued. Curiosity brought up. And he said, he stepped aside and went to the burning bush. It was there that he had encounter. So ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó jẹ́ pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ní pé ó wù mí. Ọmọ tẹ̀lé ọ̀rẹ́ lọ. Kò tí ì ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀ tó bá wá débẹ̀ o. Tó bá fẹ́ last long in that ministry, you must have an encounter when you get there. And be sure that what you are doing is the calling of the Lord. Do we understand?
Like 90s or early 2000, most of us started on stage play. So we started with stage play and so on like that. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ alẹ́ orí ìtàgé la máa ń ṣe nígbà yẹn lórí pé àwa transit sí film. So what I'm saying in essence is that a lot of people are labored before this time. So if God calls you now, báyìí pé orí ìtàgé lọ́rùn náà pè ẹ́ sí máa ṣe orí ìtàgé rẹ̀. Báyìí pé fíìmù lọ́rùn pè ẹ́ sí máa ṣe fíìmù. But if èèyàn wá sínú stage ó wá sínú gospel film lórí ó wá ṣe film doesn't mean pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe stage play. So a lot of people are doing well now in filmmaking. They are good actors, they are good this and that, and they have not gone to stage at all before. So let's take note of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. All right. Someone asked this question, and it's directed to Daddy. He said, Daddy was talking about bringing scriptures alive. Daddy was talking about bringing scriptures alive, and we have seen Bible stories like Esther, Ruth, Joseph being made into movie. But those like Joshua, Moses, that requires action, maybe fighting, are not being acted out. Is there a reason for that? Yes, you will start.
Knowing yourself, all right? Know the area. There's so many untapped areas in the film sector. if there's one of the things that really bothers me in the Christian film space is copy tipoju. Not too many people have, and it's because of spiritual laziness. Not many people have spent time in the presence of God to identify or to have your identity and run with your identity as God has a. So one thing that I'm so passionate about is if you come to me with a certain peculiar calling, it may not be what I will do, but I will support and encourage you for as long as you know that that is what God is asking you to do. I will support and encourage you to the best of my ability for you to achieve it. All right? So this aspect of scriptures and everything is one area that if the Lord is laying upon us, but first know that you have a burden for it, and the Lord is laying upon your heart, run with it. Okay? Run with it and do it. Like I said, some have been doing it here and there. It may be a specialization for you, that the Lord will just give you some uncommon inspiration as you read scriptures to bring it to film. Do you understand? You can have that kind of grace beyond what some of us have done here and there. Everybody can identify or link Aderomu with the story of David and Solomon and all of that. Yes, we have the poetic license to make adjustments. If you watch Ayaba, you can easily link it. Okay. Now those are pockets here and there. Your calling may be to really focus on the scriptures and bring it to life. Now, in the area of action, which examples did you give? Is it Joshua? Joshua. You will notice. Let me say that it is part of our developmental process in Nigeria as a whole. If you observe the trend of the genre of films that we do in Nigeria, we shy away from action movies. Majorly, there are exceptions here and there. The reason is the technological input and what it entails for you to be able to do it convincingly. The operating word there is convincingly. And then the effort it takes. Nollywood filmmaking in Nigeria has not developed to the area of us having stunts. Do you know there are professional stunts? Their duty, their work that they pay them for is to be stunts. So if my brother and I want to fight now, I promise you it is not us that are fighting. So we have sons that will look like me and I will look like him. Apart from the money, it also demands professionalism in the area of editing. In the area of editing it demands sometimes, let me just quickly say this and drop the microphone. Sometimes when I'm working with the editors, I will tell them, can you increase the pace? Some of them don't understand what I'm talking about. Can you increase the pace? This is dragging. They have recorded on location, but there is a way you will cut that the pace will be faster. Alright, we're not going into technical. I'm just saying that there are certain aspects. Actually, every genre has specializations. Alright, if you want to do a romantic film, there is a way you will edit it. If you want to do comedy, in fact, from the opening captions, you should be able to know the genre of the film. Do you understand? Have I gone to? So comedy films, rom-coms, all of those things have peculiarities. So to answer your question, just simply, what it takes to do an action movie is different and more intense. In Hollywood, some of them will practice and train for 6 months before they do that particular production. Do you get it? So what it takes to do action movies is more than just reading your lines and coming on set. But still, we will get there.
I'll put our hands together for that.
There's a difference between drama and ministry. What many people see is the drama aspect. The ministry is behind the scene. The ministry is the sharing of word, praying, fasting, and all of that. Your group, put acting aside. I'm just suggesting this for maybe 1 month, 2 months, and gather them for a retreat. Invite one of these people to come and minister to them. It could be a weekend. It could be. Don't mind them. Invite them. Say we are this year far together. They won't say no. They can't. They must not say no. Do you agree with me?
Thank you, Daddy.
And you spend that weekend. There are some things that will come out. Number 2 is that don't run with numbers. That example is perfect. People will be begging to join. Don't run. The people that after that retreat, the people that catch the revelation, they may be 1, 2, 3, no problem. Work together, present something. Everybody run after success. You will now be the one giving them condition for you to be part of this. Are you here now?
Well, unfortunately, when I got there, because I'm tall, the man did not allow me to handle camera at all. He just started boom to me. I remember the boom of those days, you be connected to Z5 and you will carry it up. That's how I started. That's how I got to know sound. That's how I got to know, and I also learned editing. My editor, Tom is a very renowned continuity person there. So that's how I learned into continuity, because I followed it to locations. I follow them to locations. So sometimes when anybody asks me, I say I'm a complete filmmaker. And because of that experience, those experiences make me to learn so many things. So we must caution. We must. Thank you, sir.
That is just, by the way, the spiritual preparation. How prepared are you spiritually? In the place of prayer, fellowship with God, allow the Holy Spirit. Same with the people, these drama people, your people. If they don't understand what they are doing spiritually, they will keep messing up your brain. Honestly. So until they are spiritually ready, mentally ready, they keep messing you up. But you yourself, how prepared are you? When the Holy Spirit is taking the lead and helping you to prepare in the place of prayer, other things will follow. And as I'm talking now, I remember something. We all started from church. And I remember when we first started the drama group in my church then, of course, I was still much younger than this and still single, undergraduate. So they keep just messing things up and all of that. But when I get admission to university, I started growing in the Lord. And it's got to a stage, I'm still growing. But even at that level there, maybe more shit. So that was the zeal and the energy I carried back home that day. And I said, this video we are presenting drama, their usual way, I've prayed and all of that. And in my spirit, I just received just 2 people to act with me. And God gave me script for 3 cars. And we presented the drama, just 3 of us. Oh my God. The Holy Spirit took over that. We don't need to beg anybody to come and join us. And we don't need to tell anybody to be serious. Because so that if you are not serious spiritually and even that mentally, you will not be allowed to act. So I think the preparation should start from you and others. And you see how things will fall in place.